Hello, my name is Greg Shaffrin, and I'll be taking you through Mountain Rescue Aspen's 4-part series about navigation. This is the first video in the series and will focus on the basics of describing a point on Earth. Here, we will outline and define coordinates, datums, declination, and map basics. Understanding these core concepts is a necessary part of navigating and will be expanded upon in the second video about orienteering. Coordinates are the system we use to describe a point. There are many different types of systems or coordinates that are used to describe a given point. UTM, decimal degrees, and degrees, minutes, seconds are some of the more common forms of coordinates. You can think of these as the address for a location. For example, we can take the location of our rescue center and describe that point on Earth using a variety of systems. The street address is 37925 Highway 82. It is also located at 39 degrees 14 minutes 4 seconds north by 106 degrees 51 minutes 36 seconds west. Or, local knowledge would tell you that it is across from the airport on your way into town. The coordinate system we use to describe a location will depend on the context. Coordinates are only useful if we understand the datum or reference point that these coordinates are based on. For example, our street address uses the street name, Highway 82, and distance along that street, 37.9 miles, as the datum for that location. Two of the most common datums used in North America are the NAD 27 and WGS 84 datums. The NAD 27, or North American Datum of 1927, was a manual effort completed by surveyors in 1927 that used a point in Kansas as its central reference point with the latitude and longitude of every other point in North America, then based off the distance and direction from that point in Kansas. Many paper maps still use the NAD 27 datum. The WGS 84, or World Geodetic System, was first completed by satellite in 1984 and is the datum used by many GPS devices. Knowing which datum your map and device are referencing is important because the distance between the same coordinates using different datums can be significant. In this screenshot here, you can see the same point on Earth referenced using different coordinate systems as rows, and in the second column, you can see that coordinate using the WGS 84 datum, and in the third column, you can see the same coordinates using the NAD 27 datum. In this case, you would be more than 200 yards off if you were to calculate the coordinates on a map that uses one datum, and then use a GPS device that references a different datum to navigate to that location. Our next core concept is declination. Declination is the difference between magnetic north and true north. In this image here, you can see what the Earth's magnetic fields look like draped across the planet. There are very few places where the magnetic lines actually align with true north. To further complicate matters, these lines are constantly changing as the poles move. This is what declination looks like across North America. To account for that, you can see where I've taken my compass and offset the orienting arrow to match the declination in my area. Lastly, when using paper maps, be sure to consult the legend of that map. Here you'll be looking for things like datum, scale, type, and other information about how the map applies to the real world. The core concepts covered in this video give context to describing a point on Earth. These same concepts will be further expanded and applied in the next video of our series about orienteering. Thanks for watching.